This is Paul. Yeah. You know, this idea of guard shacks around every military installation where you'd say, well, why do I have to stand there and look at each and every person that goes in and out? If we had a few thousand more guard shacks at every military installation, we could see the beyond you. Pooh. But when you drive through, right, and they check your ID and you're good to go, pooh. There's a good probability a large number of belligerents. So why doesn't the military consider, yes, just buying some used porta potties? Yeah, take the doors off of them so that you're covered in the event of rain or snow. Make sure you dress warm and just stand there for 8 hours a day. Because the one way that you can know is if you can be on them before they get into the base. Now, I know we got a lot of used porta potties that are not in use right now, and you could probably buy them at deep discounted prices. Poop. But I would be protecting America's military. I sure would. Now, I had walked along the street one day, and I picked up what was known as a ticket. Yeah, a brown paper tickets. Yes. And I wanted to know the actual identity of every person that has purchased a ticket online. I asked for this once before, but when I really think about these belligerents, yeah, that come to find out because of the use of their sexual nerve endings, yes, that think that they can bribe any public official to put in a mental institution any American citizen. I think we need to really step up the security of America's military installations. And for every soldier and sailor that thought, well, I'm in the family, and maybe you put a lizard in your ass when you were growing up and you're used to torturing American citizens, or maybe you came to find out because that's what they said do. I think we need to have guard shacks everywhere in the United States of America. Just a quick salute. How are you? How are you? You know, if you can't secure America's military installations and the military won't defend the citizens and the citizens have no defense, it looks to me that there's a lot of individuals that are in the all volunteer military that need to spend some time at a guard post, just making sure. Ouch. Now, there's what's known as atomic absorption spectrometry. Yeah. Anytime it involves atomic emission spectrometry, yes. I'm a little concerned about these microwaves in the water supply. Yes. It seems that they have all kinds of technology to be able to measure this. Just the word spectrometry. Yes. Why don't you get me all the actual testing equipment where it involves radiation and atomic emissions? Poop. I don't like it when you put microwaves in the water supply. I don't like it when you lead the food or the water. Pooch. I don't like you adding salt to the water. And I've documented each and every instance where you decided you were just going to take the brains of the defenseless citizens known as Americans. Now, I'm not going to come around. I'm not going to motion the court. I'm going to suggest to the military that they should really step up the defense of this nation. And for every sheriff, every police officer, ooch, all of those in office, you know, more guard shacks at every location could just make the presence of this great nation known to those in office. Now, there's what's known as body weight, and I'm a little concerned at my own weight. I took a shower. I noticed I had some fat on my stomach. Could you get me the actual body weight of those that are oaths, badges, attorneys, mandatory reporters, and those in the military? Now, I know that usually you have some sort of standardized weight when enlisting. When you go through boot camp, they say, well, we're gonna trim you up and you're gonna be muscular. But after 15 years of being an attorney in the United States, it might be time for you to have some physical training. Now, as I understand it, this PT that you do as soldiers or sailors, where you get up at 5:30 in the morning, you go jogging with each other.